Okay, every pony, time to celebrate getting yet another year closer to the sweet release of death. Well, for you at least.
Yeah, right. Says the pony who's gonna die long before us.
Are we really gonna go through with this again? I'm an alicorn, ergo immortal.
Or maybe you're just a unicorn with wings and Celestia duped you.
Okay, well, that does sound like something she would have done. I'm certain it's not. Whatever, this isn't even what this special is about, so shut it.
Is it instead going to be about us wondering where Pinky has gone again? Seriously, why is it always her who suddenly disappears between sketches?
We do know where she went now. She wanted to celebrate New Year's with her family, so she went to their place.
Ah, fuck, right. And yet again, I forgot to use this get-out-of-sketch-free card for myself. God, I hate myself sometimes.
So what's on the agenda, Twilight? Are we gonna have another fortune cracker incident? Some more obscure cultural traditions?
Well... no. Robotus did give me this script for tonight, but it doesn't say anything about topics. The opposite, in fact. Robotus flat out says in it that he doesn't have the slightest idea left what we should do with this day.
Well, credit where it's due, he did manage to pull 4 relatively creative concepts out of his sleeve, despite wasting all his best jokes in the first one. Let's not forget how 2 years ago he just said fuck it and let the special be an explanation that there isn't gonna be a special. For both New Year's and housewarming. Granted, last year he did manage something more creative again, like that Grinch Twilight Kidnaps Santa Claus special, or that fortune tracker stuff, which admittedly could be filled all throughout the year.
Could be fed. You mean in hindsight, every time something just happened to match the predictions?
Exactly. Any case, it gave him a much-needed push to finally put some ideas into action. And this Christmas special was also something different, even if all he did was hide behind some obscure show lore.
Yeah, but all of that doesn't help us for tonight. We can't just pull the same let's just show what other characters are doing today shit again, literally just 1 week later.
Well, why not? I mean, who's down? Robotus by now has done pretty much everything he could think of with us 6. And I don't just mean holiday-wise. Besides, I for one enjoyed taking it easy last week, so why shouldn't we just do it again?
I see your point, Rainbow. Okay, so who wants to shove this special off to other characters?
Me.
Unanimously accepted. All right. Well, as luck would have it, I happen to carry with me a list of random names I wrote down earlier today for no apparent reason. And with the help of this Blue's Clues envelope, we can just take a look right now. So let's begin with Trixie and Starlight.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite power couple that doesn't have a good name, Trixlides. Now, as you can guess, the great and powerful couple that we are has arranged for a fantastic last night of the year, isn't that right?
Absolutely. Earlier tonight, Trixie had a stage performance in Las Pegasus with that stallion who's actually her father because he looks exactly like her, but officially we don't know that, so... Of course, I'm always in the background performing the actual stage magic because Trixie does have this tendency of dying every other event.
Hey now, I used to do that, but not anymore. I took death's warning very seriously, even if back then I mostly just laughed at him.
Anyway, later tonight we're gonna have a fine dinner at a noble restaurant, just the 2 of us, and then we'll spend the rest of the evening just enjoying each other's company. I just have to say, ever since we just went straight without feelings for each other, or rather the opposite of straight, things have been so much easier for us. We finally get to do all the pleasant things couples do without having to tell other ponies that it's not what it looks like. Well, now it is what it looks like. And we couldn't be happier.
That's true. Now, when later tonight we're having steaming hot lesbian sex, ponies aren't gonna assume things about us that aren't true. Because fuck yeah, they are.
Trixie, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't go and say shit like that. Have you lost your mind?
What? What's the problem with Starlight? Are we not gonna have steaming hot lesbian sex later?
Well, yes, but That's not what I mean. Ever hear of the word discretion?
Oh, well, I just figured the viewers would find it hilarious.
Certainly they do, but I, for one, don't.
Hey, come on, I didn't even leak your favorite position. Only this much, guys. It's very hot. I like.
And now you're quoting Celestia, too. Ugh, you know what? That totally just killed the mood. I think I'm going to bed early, actually.
Oh, come on, Star, don't be like that. I didn't even say anything.
Anyone want to comment on that? Good. Next up, we have Cozy Glow.
Salutations and greetings, my faithful old pals. It has been quite the passage of time since our last contact, so allow me to bestow on you the wins and hows of my life. I am going to spend this New Year's night at an exclusive Applewood gala fit for a celebrity such as myself. There, I will celebrate another successful year with my loyal associate Dell, who has proven to be my guiding light in this jungle of corruption and intrigue that is showbiz. Thanks to him, I finally have fully arrived in Applewood, and no pony thinks less of me anymore for my looks or treats me like a child. Yes, some dreams do apparently come true. But after all that, before the countdown starts, I'm going to head home to my little loft uptown and spend time with my two guinea pigs, Plushy and Nugget. What? Adults can have guinea pigs as pets too? They are not exclusively a kid's pet. Many adults I know have guinea pigs. So what if they're also parents? One doesn't have anything to do with the other. You know what? Fuck you. I came too far to have to put up with shit like this. If anything, you are being children right now for just making assumptions. Goodbye, ponies.
We didn't even say anything.
Wasn't this a recording even?
Who cares? It looks like Cozy's got everything under control. Now, who's up next?
Hi, it's me, Mod Pie. And I'm so fucking drunk already I can barely control myself.
Me too. Well, I'm not drunk because I don't drink at all, but I'm still so excited that I just can't stop talking.
Ugh, we noticed, Marble. Why don't you go over there and talk to the wall?
Okay, sounds fun. Hey, Wall, my name is Marble. What's yours?
This has been going on for months. Ever since Pinky got her voice back, Marble hasn't shut the fuck up for a minute. I'm honestly this close to just gluing her mouth shut. I mean, we do understand it. Not being able to talk for years because she didn't have a voice. She just wants to make up for all the things she couldn't say. But Limstone's right, it's really fucking annoying. I even had to put some ear cushions on Boulder, or else he'd have gotten violent. Well, hopefully Marva's gonna have a good listener with the wall so things can get a little quieter. At least until Pinky and her family arrive. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, when Pinky said she wanted to spend time with her family, she wasn't talking about us. What she meant was a marital family, Cheese Sandwich and their kid. She picked up the two early and took them to a parents' party at Sugarcube Quarter. Let's just hope they're not too wasted when they get here. It's enough if I'm shit-faced. Nah, they wouldn't get drunk there. I mean, there's kids at that party. Not even they are solely responsible. You know, maybe I go and check on them. Just in case. I want to use this rare opportunity where alcohol has loosened my tongue to say something I wanted to say for a really long time. Something that I didn't have the courage to confess to sober. I like rocks.
Okay, that was kind of funny. Who else?
Diamond Tiara. Huh. Okay.
Hello, every pony. In case you're wondering where I am right now, well, I am spending this New Year's over at Silver Spoons at Candlelight Estates, which basically is just the even more rich part of Candlelight. For those who don't remember, she was adopted by that rich stallion who used to be the president of the Candlelit Country Club before Rarity took over. My friend invited me to stay here because it's been a while since we've seen each other. Luckily, my dad couldn't care less about what I'm doing tonight. He's too occupied with his new project. I don't even know what it's about, but it involves spending lots of money. Because Silver Spoon doesn't have a voice model available, I'm gonna be reporting on how it's going for her. In short, great. She's really happy with the new father, and she feels welcome at a new candlelight elite school. In general, she now gets to enjoy the fine things in life because Trevor is basically just as rich as my dad. And can I just say, he's really logged into his role as a father. Without his duties as fancy pants demanding his energy, he's really invested all his time into becoming the parent Silver Spoon needs. First off, he bartered the entire collection of Little Sunshine because those books are just that good that they should rightfully be viewed as necessary educational reading material. He's already watched Bluey twice as well to really learn how to be such a great father like Bandit is. He's always there for her and gives her everything she needs, be it materialistic or emotional. At the moment, he's looking to find her a new mother as well. And I mean that, by the way, that mare is also gonna be his wife is only secondary. What matters to him most is that she and Silver Spoon get along. All in all, Trevor really proved to be a saving grace for her. She hasn't thought of taking heroin in months. Must be great to have a father who loves you and cares for you. Say, Silver Spoon, would your dad maybe be interested in buying another daughter? Yes, I did say buy. I know he wouldn't think of buying a pony, but that doesn't mean my dad wouldn't sell me if the price was right. You'll ask him? Thanks, Silver Spoon. Really, thank you.
Okay. That got a little sad toward the end, but at least it looks like things will be looking up for Tiara as well. Even if actively we'll never get to see it. Now, last but not least, we have...
Hear me, mortals! I don't know how Robotus managed to get me to agree to this after what he called me last time, but here we are. I'm sure you've always wondered how us interdimensional guardians celebrate all those holidays. Well, to cut to the chase, we don't. Those are all just mortal holidays after all, and if we really were to celebrate every holiday from every dimension we know of, we'd never have another work day again. Though that does sound pretty nice, actually. Sadly, the Great Core would never allow that. What it did allow us, however, to commemorate the good work we did this year, preventing not one, but two collapses of Equestria, me, Tempora, and Spacey are allowed to have one glass of champagne to clink. Plus, we get to light one sparkler. And yes, despite being 17, I'm allowed to drink alcohol, so what? You Americans and your dumb rules like who can drink and do 21, but every 10-year-old gets a gun for Christmas can kiss my tail. And like I said before, I'm only 17 in Guardian years. In mortal years, I'm a classic lolly that born is on multiple millennia. Now, if you excuse me and the girls are gonna toast to our good work. Before getting right back to work. Because that's what our life is. We just work.
Well, those were some nice cameos, I think. Don't you?
Well, I guess it filled the time well enough.
It definitely did give quite a lot of characters a chance to appear again and hit at some conclusions for some of them. Almost like this sketch was one of the last ones ever to be made.
Nah, Rarity, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We still get to do our traditional countdown and watch the ever-same firework effect like we do each and every year.
Yeah, because if there's any tradition we gotta respect, it's that one.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Never gets old.